Police are urging farmers and other gun users to be gun smart in order to avoid accidents and also firearms falling into the wrong hands. New Zealand Police Sergeant Alan Johnston from the Waitemata District says it is vital that farmers ensure their guns are safely stored.
So we're pretty much asking the public to have a close look at how they're securing their firearms, and that's mainly for the purposes of accidental use by children or getting their hands on it, or theft by criminals.
In addition to bolting their gun safes to the floor or the wall, Sergeant Johnston says people can take simple steps to ensure their guns are secured.
To that end, we want them to store them in a fashion or in a manner where they don't store the ammunition with the weapon.
Right.
It's stored separately, and even to the extent of removing the working parts of that weapon, in other words bolts or that sort of thing, so that if the weapon does disappear for whatever reasons by a criminal, then they're useless to that criminal.
Yeah. Is it something the police see reasonably often? Guns going missing from?
Absolutely, and that's probably because people aren't aware of how they should be storing their weapons or by means of storing them. And when we mean means of storing them, they should be stored in some sort of container, for example a cupboard which is lockable, even to the extent of securing that weapon inside the cupboard with a chain or something like that.
Right.
And all we really want is so that people who aren't or shouldn't have access to those firearms getting their hands on those firearms.
There are also 7 golden rules that gun users can follow to ensure they handle their weapons safely.
The number one golden rule, as far as I'm concerned, is treat every firearm as loaded until the contrary is proved. So in other words, when you pick a firearm up, don't go pointing it at people, open the weapon up, check the action, take the magazine out and make sure the weapon's empty. So that's, as far as I'm concerned, that's the number one rule.
The horrific killing of schoolteacher Rosemary Ives by a hunter illegally spotlighting in Turangi in October 2010 is a reminder why another golden rule, identifying your target beyond all doubt, is paramount.
There's 7 golden rules in relation to the handling of firearms. Things like pointing a weapon in a safe direction, treating firearms as loaded until contrary, keeping your finger outside the trigger guard, safe direction, checking your firing zone, definitely no alcohol when using firearms, don't leave any vehicles unattended in a vehicle. But if anyone's ever unsure of these sort of things, they can always look at downloading from the web on our police sites, the arms code, or just pop into a station and have a chat to one of the arms officers. They'll be happy to help.
Benedict Collins, Country 99 TV News.